Hello out there, welcome back to the bench, and today we have a real big test as we're going to be testing the entire line of AOK Silveroaks lacquer paints, and they're quite good. But before the test, this video is brought to you by Sabaton, one of my favorite power metal bands. If you guys are into metal, you know them because they're actually pretty big now. They've grown in popularity over the years. I was listening to them and no one knew who they were, and they thought the name was goofy, but now they're huge. They sell out arenas, particularly in Europe. All their songs are based on famous, maybe not for us, but worldwide, all types of conflicts in war, and they take on topics that you seldom even heard about. And them being from Scandinavia, they give a lot of European point of view on stuff, but very all military based lyrics. But fantastic band. The songs are usually 3-4 minutes tops. Great live performances. This is their latest, The War to End All Wars. This actually came out in 2022. This is their brand new one. Anyway, look them up. Just type in Sabaton here on YouTube, and you guys will you'll see what I'm talking about when you see a few of their videos. I love the band quite a lot. Anyway, I'm going to give this disc away. You can see it's a brand new one. Leave a comment below, like the video, and with that I will pick a winner in a couple days, and I'll send this out to you, and hope you enjoy it. And if you don't like metal, let me know. I won't send it to you, but if you want to hear them, I will gladly send one out. So that's a little bonus giveaway here. And put that aside, to the test. Now this brand of paints, their draw is the shades that they come in. They don't just make a blue and a sky blue and a navy blue. They don't name the colors. There's no names on them. They're just numbered. But as you can see, we'll go with blue. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way to 12. 12 is their biggest shaded lineup, was the blue. And then at the below you see the reds, 1 through 9. And I thought when I first got them that they would gradually go darker, but they don't. They just change tone and whatnot. I mean, it kind of looks like they do here, but then you get like the purple, and then you get this brighter purple, and this completely, then violet purple, and you get completely different tones and shades. So it isn't necessarily lighter to darker. Obviously, red starts here, then it gets really light here. You get into kind of that Char's pink color here in the middle. So it isn't that. It's just that many shades of the color. And oops, don't hit the camera here, guys. This is how they come. They come in these beautiful boxes, real sturdy. You can see how thick the box is right there. And that is the brand AOK Silveroaks, and it's mostly written in Chinese. Here you go. And the directions are: shake well, impossible. I'm going to show you why you can't shake them. Well ventilated area, thinned with lacquer, thinner for use for spraying, and their ratio is 1 to 3, and that's definitely for sure. 1 part paint to 3 parts thinner. I'll show you why in a minute. That goes along with the you can't shake it. And they recommended 20 psi. I've gone over 20, only up to 30 with these, and the results have been really good. So you can go between 20 and 30 psi, and you shouldn't have a problem. Don't go past 20 if you're going to use a Badger Patriot. They're much more efficient at a low air pressure. With this, I think I'll use my Evolution for this, and the Badger Patriot on the other half is what we'll do. And here's how they come. Each one comes in this beautiful box, and you want to display the box. It's just beautiful. It's got a gold embossing on it, and this is why I say you can't shake them. Well, here's how they come. They got the cap on it like Gaia Paints does. Let me see if I can reach over here and get a Gaia paint. Yep, look at that, right within reach of my white paint test. See it? Same thing. All right, now here's what you do. I use this box cutter I've been using for a while. This is an Olfa, really nice piece here. And we're gonna come in and just tip it, and that's it. Just so you can get a grip on it. Now you're going to want to take this and just place it straight down like that. All right, let's zoom in a bit for you guys. Hold on, let me adjust this camera for you guys. Here we go, a little bit closer. And check this out. I'll get a full-size stick here so you guys can see. Look at how thick this paint is. It's like house paint. But the good news is you thin it 1 to 3, so you're basically getting 3 times the paint here. Beautiful pigmentation. The pigments are beautiful, and you don't. I found you don't have to stir them. They have a gold I had to stir up, and one other one, and that's it. The rest of these, even though it looks like it might be miscolored on the jar, it isn't. It's just the way it's settled. You really don't even have to stir them up at all, but they are thick, and which is good. Now, particularly if you're airbrushing them, you want to thin them even if you're brush painting them. I'll tell you right now, you just want to thin them out. So at just about $10 a jar, a box I should say, but it seems high, but you're really getting double to triple size this bottle for sure. Let me show you how I have been doing it. Now I'm only spraying a spoon. I'll tell you guys what I'm going to do. I'm going to spray number 1 from each of the colors, and the rest I'll do off camera because it's just too many. We'll be here for longer than Lord of the Rings movies combined. But I'm going to show them how they go on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint a lot of the number 1s in the color range. Maybe I'll do a gold. I'll show you some of their other colors too. And but I will show all of them sprayed on camera, all 70. So anyway, here's what I was doing. Because we're only spraying a spoon, you take this, and I just come across here. Now you want to clean up your jar tops. You have to clean the jar tops. So let me get an extra paper towel and just clean across quick. You're going to grab this. You're going to put it right back on. Now, the second time you're putting it on, let me show you the little trouble I have. Air starts to pop it up, almost like you're putting a suction cup in here. So get this, and you can feed it right in, and you smush it right back down. And that's it. Now this one we will be airbrushing on camera because it's number 1 in the lineup. Here we go. We're going to take a toothpick, and I said it's so thick that I got to just push it off of the stirrer stick. And there you go. Now for thinning it, let me cut this stick in half, guys. Hold on a second. I usually get my sticks cut in half. Efficient. Look at that. It's not even moving in the cup. You can use Mr. Color Leveling Thinner or their regular thinner. This Display, I have tons of this. I started using this, and you know what? It works good. It likes this Display color thinner for airbrushing, so I'll show you what we do here. Hold on, guys. Let me get the camera tilted in for you. 1 second. All right, there we are, guys. I zoomed in a little. So here we go. I can go by eye because you can really thin this stuff out. It doesn't really matter. There's no such thing as too thin with these paints. I'm going to tell you right now. So there we go. And stir up. And it's still thick. But you can tell. You got to get it to that consistency of skim milk. And do my drag test on the cup and the side. It'll run itself down, but leave some of the pigments behind. Then you're probably doing pretty good. And going between 20 and 30 psi will help too. Push this out if you get it too thick, but we should be good to go like that. See it? Now it's nice and thin. Yeah, not an exact science. When you can thin it that much, you can just take 2 squirts of your. I mean, I'm not doing a lot because we're doing a spoon, but that's how it goes. Anyway, that's how we're going to thin it. And then let me show you some of the other colors in the lineup. Let me readjust the camera. All right, guys, we are back, and here they are. They have green. Oops, I'm covering up the green. They have green, red, blue, purple, cool gray, warm gray, Metal gray. There's only two. Matter of fact, this might be the only metal gray. This is a metallic. We'll spray this on camera. This will be one of the metallics. Yeah, but this is the only one in the lineup, is this metal gray. Orange. There's only two oranges. There's 1 and 2. Detail red. And I have a detail lineup. Detail blue, green, and yellow, I believe. And orange. There's no yellow in the lineup. I don't know why. Now that I said it. This may look yellow, but they're orange. It's orange. There's no yellow in the lineup, including in the detail. I'm not sure what detail means, but I understand someone told me once at a car place that it's a lighter pigment, so it can show details in the kits. So you can see it's not as heavy, but it still covers, smoothly. I think that was a layman's term. I don't know. If you guys know what detail red and detail blue is, let me know in the description, in the comment section below. Diamond blue. This is another metallic of their lineup. I think there's only 2 colors in the diamond blue. Clear. They have only 2 clear colors, red and green. They have white. Now they have all the shades of white. I don't know if it's 6, 7 across the board. I don't think I'm going to spray white on camera because it's just white going on the spoon. But I will be spraying it on the white test, which is coming up in about a week. So you will see that sprayed anyway. Pearl. They have a pearl lineup. I think there's 4 colors or 3 colors. I got to check for the pearls. These are those clear pearls that when you spray over a black, you get the color, like the Mr. Color lineup ones that I did. And they have silver, only 2 shades of silver. And they have gold. I think there's only 2 shades of gold also, or 3. Might only be 2. Oh, I think there's 3. So I'll spray 1 on camera, and I'll show all 3 though. So, and that's all the colors in the lineup. And that is all. Let's head over to the brand new Pace spray booth. And let's get going on this test. It's a big one, but we might as well start. We'll start with blue, number 1, and I'll meet you at the booth. All right, guys, sorry for any kind of shaky cam, but I want to show you the booth once again before we start. This is my Pace spray booth. This is their top of the line. Their $780 model, but it's a giant booth. And the switches, it controls everything. But I wanted to show you guys my new lighting system. So yeah, I had to buy a umbrella. They call them, the light umbrellas for photography. You can see the smooth lighting underneath. And because you don't go inside the booth when you spray, which is way in here, you actually spray out here. And this is why they make this shelf. See the shelf? And it comes way out here. It actually goes past my table. So, and there's my compressor right there. And there's my respirator that I use when I'm spraying. And because it's magnetic, well, it's magnetic because it's steel, I can use these magnetic holders for my airbrush. And I put a splitter on the compressor. And this is my blower. It's a high pressure to blow the dust off. It's good when I'm using spray cans and I don't have the compressor on to blow dust off. So that's always on now because of the splitter. I just put the Steinbeck back in. I put a brand new filter in. And what we're going to do is, you can see my arm to hold my camera here. And I'm going to be shooting from out here, and we're going to spray inside. And that's why all the lights are on. And this controls everything. Solo lighting. Even inside that light, all the lighting is controlled here. And this is the fan. Listen to how quiet the fan is. That's the fan off. That's the fan on. It's fantastic. I don't have to do anything anymore. It's just, it's up in here and it's quiet and efficient. Fantastic. All right, guys. Let me mount this camera on this camera holder and we'll start the test. All right, guys, here we go. Blue number 1. We got loaded up. And I still have some here. So we'll see how much we need. I'm only going to spray a spoon or 2. We'll try it over some primer and a couple other things. And I did a lot off camera so I can get to show you all the results, These are my spoons from the deli. I want to thank the Athenian Deli here where I live. Thank you, Tony, Mario, and Amanda. All right, here we go. Now this doesn't run. You can just load it up. I'm going to do all of them over the same base so we can tell the colors. So we're going to go over all of them. Most of them are going to be over white, just so we can see the true colors of each one. That is it. We are covered. It's perfect. Look at that. Beautiful. All right. It goes on good. Let's try it over some primer. Let's try it over this gray primer here. It doesn't change much, but for durability, over a primer is always good. So I'll show this at the end. There's no real difference. You can see it there. I mean, they're identical, you know. But that's all. Let me clean this out. I use a shot of acetone, clean it out quick, go into the next color. We'll go through one of the next lineup, which I think I'll do red next, and then we'll move on from there. All right, guys, moving on. Let's do red, number 1. It's a really nice looking red, almost like a Guards red. You guys familiar with Porsches? The famous Guards red. Almost an orangey tinge to it. Oh, what a beautiful red. This stuff goes on really good. Look at that. It doesn't have a horrendous smell. You know, I mean, it smells a little bit, but not as strong as some other ones. I think Tamiya acrylics might even smell more harsh. I don't know how it's going to go on. Let's try it on this primed Gunpla piece. Like anything else, whatever the undercoat is, we'll change it. But it went on nice. Wow. Let's let that dry. Let's try it over pink Tamiya primer. Might need a little bit more in here. Hold on, guys. There we go. Wow, it is a nice red. It goes on like glass. Wow, very nice, guys. You'll see it at the bench. We're going to go over all of them, but boy, kind of impressed here. All right, let me clean this out. Move on to the next color. All right, guys, next up, purple. Oops, I was covering it up. Purple number 1. Mixed up in the airbrush onto the spoon. Box doesn't get paint on it. Just go in slower on your final coat, make it look wet. You really got to try to make this paint run, but that's most lacquers anyway, and enamels. Beautiful. Wow. Excellent. All right. That was a quickie. We'll move on to the next color. All right, guys. Next up, green. Oh, I was covering it. Green number 1. I tell you guys, you can cover this in one shot. There it is, green number 1. All right, moving on to the next color. All right, guys, next up will be something different. Gold number 1. I think there's only 2 or 3 in the lineup for gold, but we're gonna do some of these metallics, so let's check this one out. There it is, thinned, good looking gold. All right, we're gonna try it over white. That's because I'm doing everything over white, so let's see what we get. Then I'm going to put it over black. Goes on nice and even. Let's try it over black. Not the best black spoon I have left. It's all marked up, but should cover it. It's a pretty pigment-rich paint here. That's it, slightly covered. Now let's go in for a heavy coat. Trying to get it so you guys can see it. There we go. Just go full throttle and go slowly across. The airbrush, this Evolution atomizes the paint really nice. Hard to see it here, but you'll see it under the lights. Let's try it over this Gunpla piece. I just broke it off the runner. I didn't even clean it up. I just want to see how it would cover this dark gray. I want to see how it dries. Looks like it goes on pretty good. Really good. Wow, came out nice. All right, I'm gonna put this in the dehydrator. I've been putting everything in the dehydrator at around 130 degrees, 5 minutes, completely dry. Fantastic. All right, let's put that aside. All right, let me clean this out, grab another color. All right, guys, next up, Metal Gray 01. There's only one, so this is the one. Let's try it over white. It's got a slight metallic to it, almost a pearlescence. But it's a unique color. It really is. I hope under the lights can show, you know, kind of what it looks like. Kind of a metallic gray. Let's see if it'll go over how it looks over different primers. Here is an for my Stynylrez primer test. Oops, sorry guys, I'm hitting the camera here. There we go. Not bad. I don't know how it's going to dry. Matte. Some of these dry semi-gloss, matte. I don't know until it dries. Well, I'll leave this little gap so we can tell that it went over the silver primer. Not bad. I like it. Let's try it over this spoon here. This is a rough primer, and usually it's gonna dry matte if it's going over a matte primer. I found in my early testing. Definitely a cool look to it compared to the over the white, for sure. Wow, excellent, very cool color. All right, guys, move on to the next. All right, next up, Cool Gray, number 1. All right. Oh, hold on, guys. I got to reach across here and grab some more spoons. All right. I got my spoons. Here we go. I think gray might be tough to see on camera. Almost white. I have the warm gray. I'll do that off camera. I will show every color at the bench, though. Oh, it's a nice, even gray. It's a really nice gray. Really good. Look at that. Excellent. All right, guys. Let me wash this out. We'll do one more color. I'll pick something different. Maybe I'll do a pearl. Yeah, I'll do a pearl, I guess. Sorry, guys. Bumping my new camera here. Here we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a purple pearl. We'll go something different here. It's that clear purple, but it needs to go on a dark base. You see me do a bunch of videos on paint like this. So let's go ahead and put some on some black. See if we can get in here so you guys can see this. Look at that. You can load it up too. Yeah, look at that. All right, let me change this camera angle, guys, so you can get this so it's coming in from the top. Give me 1 second. Don't know if this helps, but let's give it a shot. This is a dark gray base. Let's see how this works. Is that dust? Nope, it's a chip. You can see how it slowly changes its color. And you can actually stop there and, get this subtle. I try to see how the tones are with different bases with this stuff. It's really great to experiment with. It goes a long way too. It's almost like working with a clear. You can see the difference right there a little bit. Let's try it over purple. Let's make sure we don't get any paint on my box. And here we go. Oh, this is having a harder time to show up. Oh no, under the lights. You'll see it at the bench, guys. It's working its magic. Oh yeah. Look at that. Whoa, really nice effects. Look at that. I will just let that sit there for a second. I'm only kidding. All right, guys, let me finish getting all these dried up. We'll head back to the bench. We're going to go over every color in the lineup, and we'll see you back at the bench. All right, guys, here we are, back at the bench. And we'll start with the one I did first, blue. It's the biggest lineup of them all. This one has 12 colors. And what I did was I strapped them into these yardsticks, rulers, and clamped them down so I can hold them all up at the same time, so to speak. Anyway, 6 and 6. Anyway, we'll start off. This is 1 through 6. Maybe this will help. Oh, there we go. All right, don't touch that. There we go. There you go. That's 1 through 6. The bigger spoon is number 1. That's 6. And you can tell it's subtle between all of them. I think that's the purpose of the line. But I thought it was gradually going to go light to dark, but it didn't. It kind of does that, but along the way it changes its shades. Now this, I did this earlier. This is a black spoon. It's number 2. And I wanted to show you how good the pigment is, because this is it over. Let me get that dust off it. This is it over that, and it's the same. It's really the same. It covers really well. It changes its tone a little bit. Can you see that? But that's straight on, no primer. I just went right on over black like nothing. All right. And let's go through 7 through 12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now these gradually go light to dark. Almost purple. Oh, those are really gray right there. So there you go. Now what I'm going to do is at the end, I'll place them by the box and I'll take an overhead shot so you guys can pause the camera and pick the colors you really like. And you can take it from there. All right, that's the blue. Let me swap these out and show you the red. All right, guys, here we go. Moving on to the red. Now there's 9 reds, so here is 5. The big spoon on the end is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see we get into that char-ansible pink there, right in the middle. But here we go. Oh, let me get you this. There you go. Pretty subtle here. This is really bright, like a car red. Like I said, that Porsche red. But then you get subtle changes here. Actually, in person, it's a little deeper blood red, this. And then it just jumps to these. And there is a difference here. You can see that right there. And the rest are, this is 6, 7, 8, and 9. Almost goes back to the territory of these. See it? Trying to get you guys to see. But you can see the subtle difference there. 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Now, let me show you this Gunpla piece. This was over that dark gray primer. Look how nice that came out. It covers nice. It's very durable over primer. You got to put it over a primer. You can't test anything on pure plastic with these spoons. These spoons have been coated with something, and no matter what I try, I can't get it right. But this was over a primer, and I've been scratching it, and no problems whatsoever. And I believe this this black spoon is all right. Yeah, it's these white spoons that are really awful lately. But I'm on the search for proper spoons. But at least it shows some durability there. Not a problem at all, and particularly over primer. You have no problem whatsoever. Anyway, guys, let me get the red out of here. We'll move on to another color. All right, guys, next up is the green. Here we go. This one has 8 in the lineup. So we'll start with 1 through 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can kind of see these. These are the subtle, as I thought the lineup was going to go with, but I'm not quite sure of their thinking, but it doesn't matter. 1 through 4, and this is 5 through 8. It's 5, 6, 7, and 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. More of your military greens here. Kind of see. Kind of almost matching this guy on some of them. That's the look I thought they were going to go for, where they were going to go dark, light to dark. But there you go. That's 1 through 8. I mean, 5 through 8. And that's all of them together. See how you go dark and you go back to light. But hey, that's the system. We'll take it. Very nice though. This stuff goes on really nice. I have nothing bad to say about this paint. It just goes on fantastic. Every time. No orange peel, nothing. Alright, let me grab another color. Alright, next up is the purple line. They have 5 in this lineup. So all 5 fit in these one ruler here. Left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fix this guy here. And there you go. Again, I'll show these in still shots at the end of the video. How nice is that? It's not as intense. I think the LED lighting here brings out a little more intensity. This isn't as intense. It's a little more subtle. I sprayed it over a flat piece of plastic. This is from Evergreen plastic strips. And to show you what I mean by durability, this is just over the plastic, and it's durable. It doesn't mark or anything. It's just these spoons. I don't know what these spoons have been manufactured with lately, but not good. But it is durable, as I showed earlier. But there you go. That's 1 through 5, purple. New drastic changes here in the color purples too. All right, let me grab another color. All right, guys, next up is white. And I want to let you also know they have black, and this is the only black. There's no black 1 through 6 or 5 or 2. It's just black, and I didn't bother painting it on screen or even testing it. It's just black. So you know, this is the one that I didn't show on camera or in the end here because it's just black. And anytime I can shave off this immensely long video, will help. Anyway, let's look at the white. They have 1 through 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this is going to be tough to see on camera, but you can see it gets to a grayish hue here at the end. You know, they're not quite. You get your off-whites here, like the Gunpla paints off-white, and then it turns almost gray over here, almost a ghost gray. They probably should have left it in the gray lineup, but I could see they wanted to do an off-white. I would have did a white and an off-white, but these are pretty subtle, and they're pretty nice light grays if you're doing some aircraft with that ghost gray. These are really nice colors, but the white is really, really good. The white shootout, which is coming up in about a week, This might place pretty high just from the early testing I did on it. It's got a heavy pigment to it, and it brushed on great. But there you go, 1 through 5 white. All right, let me grab another color. All right, guys, next up is Cool Gray. There's 7 in this lineup. I kind of stuffed them on my little rulers here. But let's go ahead and check those out. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very nice grays here. Really, really nice. The gray lineup is one I would almost consider getting the whole lineup of. Grays are just used in everything. And really nice. Really nice. Smooth, even. I like these. All right. Again, don't forget, I'm going to show these at the end in a still shot so you guys can pause it and go over them. Let me go grab another color. All right, guys, next up is Warm Gray. Hold on. And there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get these even here. Oh, I can't get them to sit even, guys. Hold on, maybe I can push this one down so you line up better. There we go. All right. I'm bashing around over here. All right, there you go. There's only 4 in this lineup. White, the lightest one, is obviously on the end here. And this is more of a green in the middle. They kind of match the box. Not really, I guess. Not really. This one does. But there you go. That's Warm Gray 1 through 4. All right. Let me go grab some more colors. All right. Now, here's a whole murderer's row of colors. Look at this. Metal Gray. Only the one in the lineup. This I did on camera. And there it is. It's hard to see, but there's a little bit of a metallic to it. You can see it in person for sure. But it's a really cool color. This was over the primer. Not much of a difference. But I wanted to show you guys. This was over the silver primer from Stynylrez. Look at that. See all the details. None of it was lost in it at all. And here's where I brushed it on. Let me show you. You can see the brush strokes there, but that's it brushed on. It's a really thick paint. I thinned it out quite a bit, and that's a couple of coats, and that's what I got. So it'll brush on really nice, particularly over small pieces if you want to get into little crevices and smaller parts. But that's it brushed on. All right. That is Metal Gray. Now here's their orange lineup. They only have 2 in the lineup, and from this angle you can see this one's a little darker. While they were wet, before they were drying, I could barely tell the difference, but you can kind of see it now. But I don't know if you're going to see it when I hold it up. Let's try. Now see, under the lights it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, but from the distance it's a little more subtle. You can kind of see right there it's a little darker. But beautiful orange. It goes on smooth. Look at that. It's like glass. But definitely, I would pick one if you want an orange. It's the difference isn't drastic there. Now here is their silver. I sprayed this over white and over black. This is black, and there's the white, obviously. There you go. Let's see if I can hold these on here steady for you guys. It's a really nice silver. Almost an all-clad quality, almost really metal looking. You can still see a little bit of flake to it. That's number 1. And here is silver number 2. Again, over white and over black. You can obviously tell the difference, which one is which there. But it covered really well. It didn't matter what it went over. So this is a really heavy covering silver for sure. Oops, my new camera stand is getting in my way. All right, guys, here is gold. They have 3 in the lineup. One, of course, is the one I sprayed on camera. Over black. That's over white. 2 different colors there completely, huh? Let's tip it a little bit. And here's the Gunpla piece. That was this color, this gray, this Gundam gray piece. And that's what we got. Nice, huh? It airbrushed on really good. It covered pretty good, man. It covered really well. It left all the panel lines there for you to fill in on your own. Really good. Very good quality gold. That's number 1. This is gold number 2. Again, this was a dark, what was this? It's a color, blue 11. All right, this is from the Gundam colors I did. And here is over white. So it's a dark, dark blue. That's black. Here's white. The over white looks like copper, doesn't it? Very nice gold, though. Another really high quality color here. They should do more metallics. There's not many in the lineup. I hope they do. And here's gold number 3. I'll lay out the golds together in the still shot so you guys can see them all together. This is over a blue. You can see the blue. This is blue 09, yep. From the Gundam colors. And this is over black. Really close because it covers really well. This is over white. Here's where it has a complete different look. From black to white. Try to give you all the angles here with these lightings. So there you go. All right, let me clear the table and go over some more colors. All right, here we go. Getting towards the end here, guys. Diamond Blue 1 and Diamond Blue 2. This looks more like my black and blue line from my Mecha Empire paints. So here you go. This is over white. You can see it there. Look at that. And that's over white here, and this is over a silver over black. It was just too dark to even show up on camera. But there you go. Look at that. Almost identical because it is a heavy pigment. It comes off different on here, but it doesn't come out shiny. This plastic is dull, and whatever it kind of goes on based on what it's going over. If it's dull, if it's a flat primer, it ends up looking flat. If it's a gloss surface, you end up looking like a gloss. Pretty color though. Pretty color. Now, blue diamond, diamond blue number 2. I don't get this. I guess they were going for a gun blue, like my gun blue, but my Mecha Empire gun blue is, you know, it's that bluish gun blue. It's an actual gun blue. This just looks like, I don't know what this is, gunmetal or titanium or something. Look at it. I don't see a blue in it, but it is nice. I do like these metal all-clad type colors for sure, but it's just not what it says it is. It is a beautiful color. Personally, I would get this color. It's just this type of metal colors I like, but I don't see the blue in it. I guess it's just unfortunately named wrong, I guess we'll say. Here are the detail lineup. There's detail red 1, detail orange 2, detail blue 3, detail green 4. Now, this is the first time each color doesn't start off 1, 2, 3, because the detail is the lineup. So it's detail 1, 2, 3, and 4. These look more like a pastel lineup. I've asked several paint guys what detail paint means, but I haven't gotten a straight answer. I think it's a lighter pigment. I've heard from somebody, and you can see that, you know, it doesn't hide any details in the surface it's going over, but these are beautiful. Look at this red. Look at that. Yeah, orange. There's no yellow in their lineup at all. They don't have a yellow. I'm not quite sure why there's no yellow in this lineup. That looks yellow on camera, but it's kind of orange in person. Nah, not even. It's pretty subtle. Detail blue. This is like a pastel blue. See it? Azure blue, maybe, or cobalt. Awesome. And the green. It's not as like obnoxious in person. It's more subtle. It's more of a mint green. Still beautiful, beautiful paint. All right, guys, let me grab the rest of the lineup and we'll wrap this up. All right, guys, this rounds out the rest of the lineup. And it is pearl purple, pearl gold, pearl blue, clear red, clear green. All right, let's go over these. The purple is really nice. I showed, oh, let me get some backdrop. I put this over black, as you should. This is, I'll go show you guys. This is it over silver and or gray, whatever you say. I guess you get kind of a pearlish reflection, but not much. This is why it's got to go over darker colors, much darker colors. So that's it over black. This is it over one of their purples in the line. I sprayed it, then I sprayed over it with it. Look at that. Isn't that nice? This is over one of the blues I sprayed it over. It's hard to see, but it does have a purple reflection. This was a dark gray primer. It has a haze to it, but it's really cool looking. This was not quite black. This was like a really dark blue, but it looks, at this point you're going to get that same look. And same with this. This was over a dark blue. And you can see it. It kind of dulls it out. The best look for it really is right there over black. That's just black plastic right there. Very nice though. Here's the gold. The gold is really nice. This is over black, just a black plastic spoon. This was over a gray, I think. No difference at all. And then I sprayed it over red. Check this out. Is this cool or what? It reflects in, you can see the gold in person quite a bit. And you can kind of see it there. But the reflection, you can see the red and the gold. It's almost like a color shift. And this is it on blue. Look at this, same thing. You can really see the gold reflection through the blue. This is a blue painted spoon. It's one of their blues, actually. And look at that. Isn't that cool? So, just like the other pearls, my Mr. Hobby ones, Mr. Color lineup pearls, it's the same thing. They really behave exactly the same. That's over black. This is the blue. This is over a dark navy blue. You can see it kind of absorbs the tone of it. And this is over light purple. Oh, you see the blue reflection right there. And these are the clear colors. They only have two in the lineup, red and green. All right, this is over silver. Should have showed you earlier. See, I sprayed it silver and then I went over it with this. And it has a candy look. It's hard to see on camera. Really, really deep red. Look at that. All right, this is, what, I should have had these labeled. Oh, this is over Moto Gold, that plated gold. You really have, it's that Iron Man red for sure. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, that's over Moto. What's that? Moto Gold. They're plated gold, not their regular gold. Like, you know, all clad chrome. Look at that. And this is over black chrome. Isn't that beautiful? So their clears are nice, but they didn't make a whole lineup. There's not much mystique to clears. It's, you see my clear test, you know, you spray it over different surfaces, you're getting different results. You know, this is over chrome. This is over a silver. And this is over a, I think this is over a gold. Gold bases give a really nice candy look, I think. I get some of the best looks over a gold base. You know, this is over the chrome, and see it? See the difference right there? So, yeah, the clears are nice. If they did more of them, it would have been great. Anyway, that is the entire lineup. I sprayed them all, except for black, because that's black. But a wonderful lineup of paints. I highly recommend them. I'll put a link below where you can buy them. Robot Kai and Gundam Pros both have them fully in stock, and they come highly recommended. I love them. Sorry guys, it was a long test, but all the colors were so unique that I figured let's go over all of them. And happen to have everyone here, and for that reason I wanted to show everyone. Stay to the end of the video. I'll take pictures of each one next to their box so you can see which one. If you guys want certain colors, you can pick out the ones you want. And don't forget, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already too, guys, and leave a comment below. And I'm going to give away this Sabaton CD to somebody. Not the biggest giveaway, but hey, I got a couple of these, and I want you guys to hear this wonderful band. And I will do that for you guys. I'll send that out. I'll pick a name in a couple days. I'll send it out by the middle of the week. And that's it. That's it. That's the biggie. It's a big video. Too big, but I wanted to get it done. Up next is my great white paint test. All the colors have finally arrived. I was waiting for a few. This G-Paint white finally arrived, and I had a lot of these already in stock, but there were certain ones I was waiting for before I could finish the test, including the whitest white. And we shall see if that's the whitest white. And that'll be coming up. It's going to be another long video, unfortunately, but it's got to be done, and someone's got to do it. If it isn't me, then who will do it? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. Sorry it's been so long getting another video out. It won't be this long from here on in. I got a new camera coming this week. The booth, all the new mounts for the camera work, the lighting, it's been tough to adjust, but we're just about there. Anyway, guys, thanks for sticking around. Wonderful paints. Don't forget the links below if you want to buy any. And thank you guys. You guys have been terrific, and we will see you soon, probably the white video, in the next video.